Unit 11 Population. Classifying population. The population of a place is how many inhabitants there are in that area. The inhabitants of a place are all the people who live there: children, adults, and elderly people. Different places have different populations. Populations can be big or small. The population of a place is made up of people of different ages. We can classify these people in three ways. Child population is made up of children and adolescents under 16. Adult population is made up of people over 16 and people under 65 years old. Elderly population is made up of people over 65 years of age. We can classify population in other ways, such as urban population and rural population. Most of Spain's population is urban, which means that most people live in towns and cities. These people usually work in the secondary and tertiary sectors. They work in industry or provide a service. The rural population is made up of the people who live in villages. These people usually work in the primary sector. They work in agriculture, livestock farming, or fishing. We can also classify population into the active population and the inactive population. The active population is made up of the people who work and receive a salary, and the people who are unemployed and looking for work. The inactive population is made up of the people who can't work, such as children and the elderly, and the people who do voluntary work. Population changes. The population of a place can increase or decrease. If the number of babies born is bigger than the number of people that die, the population increases. If the number of babies born is smaller than the number of people that die, the population decreases. A growing population. The human population is growing. A growing population needs more houses and more space for people to live in, more food and more natural resources from the earth. We need to protect the natural landscapes on Earth. It's our responsibility to look after our planet, respect plants and animals and protected areas, use natural sources of energy, use public transport, remember the 3 R's: reduce, reuse, and recycle. Census. A census can tell us the number of inhabitants in a province, in an autonomous community, or in the whole country. A census is a survey of all the inhabitants of a place, and there's a census every 10 years. A census is important because it includes everyone at the same time and asks everyone the same questions. This makes it easy to compare different parts of the country. The information from a census helps governments plan services for the inhabitants. Let's discuss. Now that you know a bit more about population, let's discuss the diagram.